All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, we're going to review the Belugi 2000 watt dual motor, 1000 watt motor in the front and a 1000 watt motor in the rear. So 2000 watt motor e-bike that can be found on Amazon for quite a good deal. So let's take a look at this this thing, and then we're going to go for a ride. We're going to drain this battery and see what kind of miles we get out of it. And that way you guys can make a decision on if this is a good choice for you based on, you know, what it offers and how it performs. Okay, so like I said, it's 2000 watt motors here, hub motors, one in the rear and one in the front. The front one can be deactivated and fully controlled by this on-off switch right here, which is nice. I tend to, I have taken it for 2 rides. I tend to like just using the rear motor most of the time. That's 1000 watts of power, guys. That's what most bikes have already. So to conserve battery life and get more out of it, unless I need this to get up a hill, it's super torquey when you got both these motors going. So unless you're going up a hill or you need to start off quick, I do not really ever use this second front motor. But if I'm like crossing traffic or something, I will use it, because I'll tell you what, this thing, from a dead stop at least, will get up out from under you. It's very torquey and powerful with both motors running. So it does have its place. But once you're moving, I really prefer just using the conserving the battery and using the one motor. Okay, and like you can see here, guys, it's the 26-inch fat tire tires on here, which are great. They handle tremendously, and the comfort level is much better than a bike without the fat tires. So I prefer this type of e-bike, the fat tire bike. It's great for all terrain as well. So I can go off-road with this, no problem. And those big tires are not only comfortable, but they eat up a lot of terrain, no problem. Adding to the comfort is these shock absorbers in the front. Most of the e-bikes now, the big mountain bikes, have this. And it does have a Springer seat. It's not shock absorbed, but it does give you a little extra cushion there. The ride's pretty comfortable, I gotta say, guys. For a very, very affordable e-bike with a lot of power, you know, this thing has a lot going for it. It has a lot of features that you might find in a $2,000 bike. Okay, moving on to some other features here. You have it features a 21 speed, 21 gears. I prefer the set. You see a lot of the 7 over the 21, and I prefer the 7. I just don't think you have to have that many gears. I mean, each gear gets you through such a small range of additional speed, I guess. So yeah, I'd prefer to only have the 7, but this one does have the 21. And you know, it's fine. I pretty much keep it on the same setting all the time, because I use the assist of the motor and the throttle to really grunt from down low. And I just keep it in a higher setting so that when I'm up to speed, it makes the most sense. Okay. Does have the 48 volt 15 AH battery here. And like I said, we're going to see today's goal is to really see how many miles we can get out of that. I'll do a little spoiler alert. I did the first one already at pedal assist 2 and 3 combined, and that got me 32 miles. So today we're going to do 3 and 4. We're going to shoot another video that's pedal assist 4 and 5, and then we're going to do one video with just throttle, and we're going to see how much mileage we get out of each of those ranges. Okay, it does also feature dual hydraulic brakes, which is nice. I don't know if mine are breaking in or not, but they make kind of a rubbing noise. The front one does anyway. It's not obnoxious, but they might just be breaking in. It has kind of a gritty, sandpapery sound to it. And but yeah, there's your brakes right there. But I mean, like I said, nothing alarming or anything to worry about. It does have a very bright, I don't know how many lumens, but it has a very bright light. Here's the switch right here. And of course a horn. Not extremely loud, but I mean, you know, let someone know you're there. Like if you're going down a sidewalk and there are some walkers, I mean, it'll definitely let them know, you know, that you're there. Okay, guys, and this here controls the pedal assist, pretty much everything, right? So pedal assist, and then you have I believe it's 16 features you can adjust. Everything from like pedal assist levels to, you know, tire sizing if you want to try to trick your motor into going a little bit faster, which I do not recommend, and I will not do. But you know, you can play around with the settings on all these things through by pressing the plus and minus together. Gives you a whole menu of settings you can go through. But primarily, this is used for pedal assist. Plus throttles up. Here, let's turn it on. Gotta hold it down for a minute here. Oh, I don't have the battery on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, as you can see, guys, it boots up, and if you press the plus, you can see the little pedal assist going up, and then of course the minus would be the pedal assist going down. Okay, it's that simple. And then again, just finishing up on the little screen here, we are at a full charge again, and we are at 61.5 miles. And that's about it, guys. I don't want to drag this out too long. In terms of features, I think we've covered everything. Yeah, looks good. All right, so I'm going to mount this camera. I'll be back in a minute. We're going to mount this camera, and we're going to take off and go to the beach. All right, guys, so here we go. Pedal Assist 2. When the battery is charged, you'll get about 15 miles an hour. I think we covered that already. In Pedal Assist 2. In Pedal Assist 3 will get you up to about 21 miles an hour, which is a nice, comfortable cruising speed. Yeah, I mean, it's nice out, nice and cool out for Florida, but a little windy today, so I hope the audio is okay. It's a little tight here sometimes. Damn. All right, guys, I'm going to turn the camera off to conserve a little viewing time. And once we get closer towards the beach, I'll turn it back on. Alright, guys, this is our first pit stop. It's kind of like where the public beach really happens right here. This is super windy day. Not really a real Florida beach day. Rainy for me. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. Maybe he packed it up. Man, it's so nice out. Oh wow, now he's way down there. I'll tell you what, those guys must go pretty fast. He was just right in here somewhere. Oh no, he pulled it up on shore. Yeah, he stopped. There's a couple more way down there. But yeah, guys, look at that. Super nice day out. All right, well, let's get some more miles in here. Thought maybe there'd be a pack of these Paraglide guys out here. They're kind of fun to watch. They'll do like 15-foot jumps off the top of a wave. But I hope the bike's still there. Fortunately, I live in an area there's not, knock on wood, not a lot of crime, so I'm sure there's areas where you leave your bike alone for 10 minutes, it's gone. And there it is. Yeah, guys, so just before we get going here, I'm pretty impressed with this bike, I gotta tell you. This bike is made in the same factory in China as like the Filoto H8, which everybody's raving about. You can find that on Amazon for I think about $1,700. I don't know if there's shipping on top of that, but $1,800 is what your typical, I guess 16 to 1800 is what your typical dual motor 2,000 watt bike goes for. And when at the end of this video, we'll talk about how you can get this bike for a lot cheaper and still get a lot of the same features. Like I said, it looks identical to the Filoto H8 that everyone loves so much. I think there are a couple small differences, but for the most part, it's the same one. So you're essentially saving $800 off getting this over the Filoto. There's a couple other brands like I think it's SMLRO or SMLO. Also makes the exact same bike, exact same parts. Very slight differences, but that's about it. So yeah, so far so good, guys. Really enjoying this this bike. I mean, value-wise and for the cost, you can't. I think you can't beat it already. But let's not jump the gun here. Let's finish this video in Pedal Assist 3 and 4 and see what kind of miles we get, and then we'll do the Pedal Assist 4 or 5 video, and then we'll do the full throttle all the time video. And if it checks all the boxes, guys, you might want to consider, if you're thinking about an e-bike, you might want to consider getting this. It's a lot of bike for the money, in my opinion, so far. Like I said, I don't want to jump the gun. I want another 2 good, strong 20-minute videos to really make my assessment. But so far, so good. All right, guys, I'm going to mount up so we can get some more miles in and finish this one out. So we're still got 5 bars on the batteries, guys, and I'm at 60, almost 68 miles. So what I said, we started with 61. So yeah, we've gone like 7 miles, and I still have 5 bars. I don't know even how that's possible in Pedal Assist 3 and 4. It's probably going to drop rapidly at some point to make up for it, but we'll see. I don't know. That's pretty good. I mean, if I get in the 30-mile range out of this in a higher pedal assist, I mean, that's pretty impressive for a 15 AH battery. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off and conserve a little GoPro battery, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right, so we're exiting the beach area. I said, man, things doing pretty good. Whoa, hey! That could have been ugly. I'm a little kamikaze out here, I'll be honest. I haven't been on a bike in like 25 years, maybe longer. So, I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want to be a car wondering what the hell I'm going to do. Alright, let's get across this crazy intersection here. Well, this one's not bad. The next one is. So yeah, guys. I'll say this is a big bike. Like, it doesn't look like it on video, but when you actually like approach the bike or get on it, it's pretty big. Just thought I'd throw that out there because, I mean, if you're under maybe 5'8", I don't know if this would be the bike for you, but maybe it's not a problem. But I mean, I have the seat almost all the way down, and I'm 5'10", so something to consider. You know, just really measure it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I'm running low on my GoPro battery here, so I'm gonna sign off for just a little bit and check back in when we get closer with the miles to the end of the battery charge. Alright, guys, so one thing I did want to mention is, in case you were wondering, because I'm sure you've seen this style bike before with the fenders and the bike rack in the back. It comes with all that same stuff. I just took it off. Well, I didn't put the rack on, but I took the fenders off just because, you know, this bike is a little fluffy. It's a little heavy compared to a regular bike anyway. And I didn't want that extra weight for now. I'm sure I'll put it on later because I'll want that rack at some point to carry stuff around. But right now, I do not need it. Yeah, so I feel like the nice thing about this bike is that It's got enough power. Like when you're in traffic, I probably wouldn't feel too comfortable having any less like get up and go power, because you know, sometimes you got to make split decisions, and you need to move fast. Otherwise, your opportunity closes. So that to me could be a little dangerous. But this bike has that. Especially if you just kick on the other motor, it'll pull you right out of anything in a heartbeat. So that's another nice little observation about the bike here. Listen, if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comments, and on the next video when we do pedal assist 4 and 5, I will answer your questions about the bike so you can decide whether you want to get this bike or not. I just think for the money, guys, there's value here. In other words, there's price, there's features, you know, there's specs, but then there's value, which is like, you know, trying to get the most for your money. You know, not spending too much, but still getting a lot of those extra features. And I think this bike that's where this bike kind of lands. That's its strong suit, is the value. Yeah, there are better bikes out there, of course there are. They're $2,000-$3,000. But I think when you compare it to the Filoto, which is essentially the same bike, I will say this though, the Filoto does do a solid 35 miles an hour according to all the reviews. This one does not. It claims 35, but it seems to really top out. It's comfortable at 26 to 29. But you have to like pedal your ass off and add to it to get just over 30, maybe 30 or 31 tops. But the handling's great. I mean, I'm trying to find something to really complain about, and I can't do it, especially for the money. So if you have to go 35, 40 miles an hour, which is technically not legal, if you have to do that, this is probably not the bike for you. But yeah, if you're just looking for, you know, something that's got plenty of speed for the average person, and good features, tons of torque and power. That's what I like about this bike. It really has a lot of torque, especially with both the motors on. Then this is probably what you're looking for, because you're going to save somewhere between $400 and $600 off this bike with all the same parts as essentially a Filoto. So that's my down low on this bike here. I'm going to, geez guys, we just went down from 4 to 3 bars, so we got plenty to go. So I'm gonna turn off the camera, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Bye. Alright guys, just a little recap here. I'm heading in for a quick break and to charge the camera battery up a little bit. We just did about 11 miles, and we have 3 bars, I think a strong 3 bars left on the battery. So I'm gonna guess and say we're probably gonna land somewhere between 25 and 30. If we got close to 30, that'd be great, because that's a lot more power being used than my 2 and 3 pedal assist ride. It's a lot more power being used and about the same amount of miles, just maybe a few less. But we'll see. I'm not saying we're gonna get that. We'll see what happens. And always feel like I'm in the way when these guys are trying to drive. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off, and I'll get back with you on the other side of the break. Okay guys, one thing I did want to mention, the indicator is both on the screen up top and on the battery. I mean, the battery's always consistent, but sometimes the screen, it'll show you like you're down to 3 bars from 5, and then you'll take a break, turn everything off, and it'll jump back up to full power. Which I don't know how that's possible after 10 miles. But let me show you. I just took a break. The battery is reading full, which is always the most accurate indicator. But let's take a look at the screen, which was down all the way to 3 bars down. So we used 2. Now it's right back up to full. So I'm just making you aware of that. I don't know if it's just this bike. That can't be accurate. I don't know if it's just this unit here, or if they all do that, but it went down to 3 bars after 10 miles, which makes sense to me. And now I take a break, and both meters are reading full, which, like I said, it should be half life right now. I'm assuming we're going to get about 25 miles out of this, maybe 27, maybe 30, but it should not be full in any event. All right, guys, so we're going to finish up the last leg of this this whole battery for the 3 to 4 pedal assist mode, and we'll see what we got. Trying to think of where to go. You cover so much ground in these things so quickly that trying to think of a yeah, as I said before, guys, the handling on this thing is superb. I have total confidence laying it into a corner that these tires are going to grip and do their job. So, yeah, I wanted to mention that. One of the things that stand out for me big time is the handling on this thing is awesome. Brakes aren't the best. I'm going to try adjusting them, though. I haven't touched them. I might need to still. The one on the right, which is, I guess, my front brake, is a little loose, too. So I'm going to try to adjust these tonight, and we'll get a little update on them when I do the next video on pedal assist 4 and 5. That dude back there gave me a look like he'd never seen an e-bike before. Like it was a UFO or something. But most of my riding, 80% of my riding is going to be between 15 and 20 miles an hour tops. And that pedal assist 3 is good for that, a little bit of 4. All right, guys, so we're at 85 miles. I'm going to take a break here. It just keeps going. I don't know if you can see that with the glare because I can't see it through the camera. So, yeah, we're at 85 miles, and down here. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the accurate one, guys. That's like half of a red dot. So we are pretty much at the end. Maybe I'll just finish it up now. I'll go up and down the street a few more times, get 86 miles, and then we'll call it a wrap. That'll be it. 86 miles would be what, 25 miles on a full charge with using the pedal assist 3 and 4. A lot of 4 this time. So pretty good. That's about what I expected. If I got 32, 33 out of the passenger assist 2 and 3, then that makes sense that it would be about 25, 26 miles. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to call that a wrap today. We're right at about 27 miles on a full charge, which is about what I expected. Mid-20s, mid-upper 20s. It's still going. I mean, I'm going to take it home from here, which is another half mile. I would imagine you could probably even get closer to 30. And, you know, for a 15Ah battery, 27 to 30 miles going pedal assist 3 and 4 the whole way, which is like 16 to 21 miles an hour. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. It's doing, what it's supposed to be doing. So, I mean, they always over-advertise these bikes. This one was said to do 30 to 50 miles on a full charge. I am getting the 30 in the higher pedal assist modes, which is good. I'm happy with that. It did boast a 35 mile an hour top speed, and it's not doing that. It's doing like 26 to 28 if I pedal hard. That's about all you get out of it. So, but that for me, that's plenty. I mean, 28's the legal limit anyway, and I don't have a lot of places where I go more than 21, 22. So, who is this bike for? Just about anybody. Like I said, it's not for shorter riders, I wouldn't imagine. I just think at 5'10", it's perfect for me with the seat all the way down. My inseam is about normal, I guess. So if I was less than 5'7", 5'8", I probably would opt for something else. Other than that, you're getting a lot of features and a lot of capabilities that you're getting in your $2,000, $3,000 bikes with this bike. I mean, so far, that's how I feel about it. Decent mile range, very capable. You always have the option of additional power with the second motor, and boy, with that second motor on, it does pull. It's got a lot of torque. So I don't know what more you'd want. I mean, the fit and finish is decent. I'm sure some of the $3,000 bikes are really top notch as far as how you feel when you're on it, but this is not bad. Super comfortable, handles great. I think I've made that point a couple times throughout the video. Handles really well. So I mean, like I said, I have no complaints. For the price too, we're going to talk about that in the next video. You're getting closer down to the $1,100, $1,200 mark with this bike, and comparing it to bikes that are, like I said, have all the same parts that are going for $1,700 to $2,000. So in terms of value, I think this is one of the best out there, to be honest with you. But that's it for this one, guys. So we got, 27 miles. Could probably get 30. I'm not going to push it and end up walking home. But that's decent. I'm happy with that. Next up is the pedal assist 4 to 5 video. And we'll see what kind of range we get out of that. And then we'll just do one with throttle only. I won't pedal at all. We'll just use the throttle almost like a motorcycle. And that should wrap up the series. So help you make a decision on, is this bike for you or not. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.